So you've been learning a lot, but you need to know your bigger yes. And your bigger yes is always going to come from values. We don't talk a lot about this in our culture because we're just saying yes and no to everything. And yet values are such a foundational theme of things that we're going for that changes everything. So you're going to have a PDF below that's going to help you choose your values. But let me give you some examples. Joy is a value. So is service, finances, knowledge, connection, adventure. All of these are themes that you get to build your life from. We can't build our life from all of it, but when we make certain choices, life becomes beautiful, amazing, and we start to have an equilibrium that we understand. It also makes us competition proof. So we don't care what everybody else is doing around us because we know and get and love our own lives. So let me give you an example. Some of the things I've worked really hard to build our family on have been adventure and connection. So our finances are going to reflect that I need maybe a little $25 extra to $50 extra a month because I want to go do something fun maybe every 6 months. And if I have $100 or $200 to do even just a one night stay somewhere, if we take granola bars, totally worth it. And I think you can hear in that example, that's also going to mean that there's going to be a weekend where we go away. So our time is going to be gone. Our energy is going to be renewed because it's going to be so fun to just go do something different. And again, we're pulling finances off in a different way. So the truth is, I make a lot of dinners at home because I want that extra $25 to go do something fun in a little while. One of my values is connection, and this far supersedes my family. It's with friends and with other people, and connection is always my foremost value that I want to live from. So I've had to learn. I've had to learn how to listen. I've had to learn how to not project my own self on others. I've had to learn to let people tell me where they are instead of making assumptions. There's been a lot of time that I've had to read books and go to therapy and figure things out so that I can connect really well with people. I'm still working at it, but the truth is the reward for that has been so selfish for me because it energizes my life to no end. And I think that's such a great clue to what your values are. If there are things that you're putting in place, your joy, service, for me, adventure and connection, it could be spirituality, it could be knowledge, it could be anything that happens for you that when you're done with that, you're like, yes, this is who I am, this is what we're about, this is what we do, and it feels like part of your identity. That's your value. The other thing I want you to know about values is it gives you your bigger yes. So again, this whole culture is all built around us saying yes to this, yes to that, yes, I have to buy this, yes, I have to go do that. Yeah, and we're almost mindless about it. So I want you to start asking yourself, if I say yes to this person, place, or thing, is it a reflection of my values? Is this why we're going there? Is this why we're doing this thing? Is this why I'm spending money? Because it reflects 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 of my values. How many values should you have? I would say to start out, pick 3. Ultimately, long term, you can go up to 5. I think 5 is really helpful because when we only stick to 1 or 2, we kind of get like, nope, this is the thing I'm working on, this is the thing, and we don't breathe and see that there's other pictures and other values coming into play. So pick 3, and you're going to have a PDF below that's going to help you think of some things. You may think of others, you may already know what they are. But when we live our values, then the whole rest of our equilibrium and our own balance comes into play. I can't wait to see what you come up with.